Hey guys, welcome back to NFT Academy. Today we'll talk about what is actually the Metaverse. Let's head into it. The term Metaverse is everywhere.
Don't know what the Metaverse is? That's okay. I'm not sure anyone really does.
Microsoft cited the so-called Metaverse as a reason for acquiring the game developer Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, saying the deal would provide building blocks for the Metaverse. Facebook's founder Mark Zuckerberg has also bet on the Metaverse and renamed the social networking company Meta. Google has worked on Metaverse-related technology for years, and Apple has its own related devices in the works. But what does the Metaverse really mean? And does it even exist? Here's what you need to know. What is the Metaverse anyway?
It is time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do.
The Metaverse is the convergence of two ideas that have been around for many years: virtual reality and a digital second life. For decades, technologists have dreamed of an era when our virtual lives play as important a role as our physical realities. In theory, we would spend lots of time interacting with our friends and colleagues in virtual space. As a result, we would spend money there too, on outfits and objects on our digital avatars. In what techies like Mr. Zuckerberg call the Metaverse, virtual reality serves as a computing platform for living a second life online. In virtual reality, you wear a headset that immerses you in a 3D environment. You carry motion sensing controllers to interact with virtual objects and use a microphone to communicate with others. Since Facebook rebranded to Meta and announced its plans to create a virtual world, the Metaverse has been among the hottest topics within and outside the cryptocurrency space. As a result, many corporate players, tech giants, and gaming companies have joined in the race to compete with Facebook's upcoming Metaverse and leverage this trending concept to expand their offerings and generate more revenue via virtual worlds. At the same time, the recent events within the field also accelerated development and sparked new interest in decentralized Metaverse projects. In fact, there are already projects that feature working virtual worlds within the crypto industry. Here we present the Sandbox and Decentraland. What is the Sandbox? It's essential to revisit the basics about the two Metaverse projects, starting with the Sandbox, originally founded in 2012 as a 2D mobile game available now as the Sandbox Evolution. The Sandbox evolved into a 3D blockchain game on Ethereum in 2017 to create a decentralized metaverse utilizing the play-to-earn model. As one of its key features, Sandbox has its own virtual real estate called Land, with a total of 166,464 plots. The project directly sells land to users and investors, which they can populate with game assets, used to create and run games, as well as rent out to other players for a fee. Basically, it's like owning and operating your own server, where you can decide the rules of the game. Land and all user-generated assets are present in the Sandbox as Ethereum-based non-fungible tokens, which players can own, trade, or use in the game. In the case of NFT assets, gamers can add gems and catalysts to their items to define their tier and scarcity, as well as customize them. What is Decentraland? Interestingly, Decentraland also started out as a 2D gaming project. However, unlike the Sandbox, the team focused on building a blockchain-based virtual world from the beginning in 2015 as a proof of concept for allocating ownership of digital real estate for DLT users. Since 2016, the project moved on to creating its 3D metaverse. Based on Ethereum, Decentraland is a 3D decentralized metaverse and virtual reality platform in which users can create, experience, and monetize the content and applications they have built. Like with the Sandbox, Decentraland also utilizes the play-to-earn model to incentivize players for active engagement and the creation of user-generated content by allowing them to own, trade, and generate revenue from NFTs and token rewards. Similar to the Sandbox, virtual real estate that is finite and traversable is called Land and is present in the form of non-fungible tokens. However, instead of referring to a single plot, Land represents Decentraland's whole virtual world. Players can purchase, own, sell, rent, and populate a total of 90,601 parcels of land with their own applications and content. What is the dream of the Metaverse? The question is then, how long will it take before we move from various proto-metaverses towards the grand metaverse? Mark Zuckerberg believes that it will be by the end of the decade, but it could also be much sooner than that because foundational elements are already in place. The infrastructure behind today's internet allows massive quantities of people to gather in virtual environments, like when more than 12.3 million players tuned in for a VR concert in Fortnite featuring Travis Scott. This current infrastructure is very impressive, yet it will likely need to evolve further to support the metaverse industry experts' vision. We also have the hardware to render realistic virtual environments and avatars in 3D. Meta owns the leading producer of virtual reality headsets, Oculus. Microsoft has been supporting various enterprise use cases with its HoloLens mixed reality smart glasses since its first release in 2016. In addition, Apple is rumored to release its AR and VR headsets in 2022. HTC, Pico, Magic Leap, and other manufacturers are rapidly advancing various hardware platforms, while Cascade technology architectures are shifting various computational loads across back-end server infrastructures to edge devices. Unity's Furious is a prime example of streaming fully interactive real-time 3D environments, where the heavy lift of rendering the environments is handled by their automatically scaling GPU server infrastructure. The metaverse will be a ubiquitous computing experience, where users can leverage traditional devices like computers and mobile devices, while also enhancing the experience with emerging immersive AR and VR wearables. Finally, the same innovative technologies that have been disrupting the financial services industry since the Bitcoin network came to existence in January 2009 can be used to enable the continuity of data in the metaverse. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are an excellent example of how blockchain technology can be used to verify the ownership of digital assets, and there are already 3D virtual reality platforms that take advantage of them. What do you think about the metaverse? Tell us in the comments. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.